intuitives, and it is Saturday morning. And I just wanted to do a little Saturday read, right? Just to pick up the energy. There's a lot going on out there. It's a lot going on, all right, on social media. It's a lot going on in the world. It is the holidays, so you're going to see a lot of accidents. You're going to see a lot of just sudden towers, right? We're still in our Scorpio season. And Scorpio season, she likes to, or he likes to go out with a little bang. Now, during this time, I feel like many of you have most likely have lost someone, or you're dealing with some type of loss. It doesn't have to necessarily be a person. It could be a place or a thing. However, I just feel like the overall energy is like grief. All right, because I felt this. I was feeling good until I opened up the camera. When I turned the camera on, I was like, okay, all right, I feel it. It's sorrow. Okay, all right. So the holidays can get a little tricky. Now, if you are dealing with the loss, if you are dealing with loved ones, I don't know why, but for some reason we was taught to, not like we wasn't necessarily taught, but we were not conditioned to be with the dead or honor the dead on Thanksgiving and things like that, right? Well, however, this in the age of Aquarius, you guys are learning the importance of celestial beings, okay? And so with that being said, during this holiday, if you are experiencing grief, if you are experiencing some type of loss, whether there's a mother, grandmother, grandfather, child, family member, best friend, whoever, right? Even if you have the smallest picture of them, you want to keep that picture on you, all right, at all times during the holidays. Why? Because the spirit is with you. Now, whether you can see it or not, because at this point when you come down to earth, this is matter. Our bodies are matter, right? When we depart from the body, we are now back we're a light being. Well, yeah, okay, we're a light being, right? So, cook, clean, all right? Listen to music, change your aura, all right? I used to spend a lot of holidays, especially like the last 7 years. Like my parents had passed away. And so I was just so sad, because what people fail to realize is that you go into dormant status when you lose someone. And then unfortunately our generation, or just our community within itself, whoever, it doesn't really teach us how to grieve that. And as I'm learning through my experience, and I'm seeing how much I'm growing, and I'm seeing how much I'm seeing how much I was used, right? I was a sacrifice for that. And now I'm able to help others go through and get through. Now, of course, it's like a needle. All right, it's like a shot. It still hurts, right? But then you learn how to transmute that energy. You become an alchemist, right? And you learn how to transmute it by simply doing things that they like. Okay, you even on this day, I guess I'm picking up on Thanksgiving or around Thanksgiving. Okay, so maybe I'm over projecting, but I feel like it's a week from today, or it's next week or something. So the energy of it is just, you can feel it. Some of you are already starting to cook. Some of you are making family arrangements. Some of you don't even want to be around your family. Some of you just feel like an outsider, a black sheep, and you don't really feel like faking the funk this year, okay? And I think that's okay too, right? Now, I do believe you still need to enjoy, or you still need to celebrate the holiday in the best way possible, because what it is that that's how the universe is operating. So, festivities and things like that, you cannot avoid it and you cannot detach from it. So what you can do is you can move through it. All right. Journal, write them a letter. Okay. They hear you, they see you, watch their favorite movie. All right. Go to a friend's house. Okay. Go to a friend's house. Spend time with someone else's friends and family. I used to have to do that for a while. For real. I would go, and thank God at the time I had people around me who, they understood my situation, okay? And so they will always invite me. Like, I have friends every year that invite me to Thanksgiving. They always ask, like, hey, you want to play? I mean, whether some people are understanding, because sometimes I'm not really feeling up to par, okay? I may not want to be around a lot of people around that time, and that's okay too. Nobody takes it personal, because they understand. Right? And now that I'm older and I'm getting older, some of my friends are starting to lose parents. And so now I'm having to be the vessel. And so now I'm the one that's wanting to cook and have the festivities and have everyone over. So that's very important. All right. I feel like for some of you, whoever needed that message, that was a message for you. Okay. So don't be down on yourself. I feel like some of you are grieving a loss of a pregnancy as well. My condolences go out to you. Okay, because that is tough. That is deep. That is tough and that is deep. Now, with that being said, you know, you can honor this spirit by simply remembering the time that y'all did spend together, whether if it was a few weeks, whether if it was a few months, whether if it was a few seconds, okay? Understand that nothing ever dies. It just kind of transmute. So the energy is still there, especially if it was a Gemini baby. That's what I'm hearing. All right, so let's get off of that because I really don't want to be all in that energy. Let's pick up on some other shit. All right, so let's hit the switch. I just hit the switch. I don't know. Drake been a little potent lately too. Like Drake been, I don't know. He's been a little messy, don't you think? I don't know, but I kind of like it. It's something new. I feel like we are noticed. I feel like many of you are watching artists grow. I feel like many of you are detaching from a lot of artists as well. Like you're just walking away. Like I feel like some artists that you were once always known for like listening to, you just don't want to listen to them no more. Smoking. All right, so let's get into it. What's the overall energy? What we need? What's up? That got me kind of, a Gemini or an Aquarius. So I feel like you, this is all about your intellect, okay? I feel like you absolutely just not with the bullshit today, though. Saturday, I almost called you Saturn. So maybe some of you are dealing with the Saturn or Saturn return. Now, Saturn, if I'm not mistaken, is the guy that eats his own children. So maybe that's what you're dealing with. Okay, so maybe you're dealing with Saturn. Literally, okay? So Saturn is being present. So, now see, here's the thing. Hold on. We're gonna get into it. Because I was really just reading this last night and I kind of fell asleep on it because I was getting tired. So, some of you are dealing with Saturn. Now, Saturn is a no nonsense type of person. All right, Saturn is the person that come and, like I say, eats his own children. He will kill. You will not destroy what the fate has in store for you. So if you're getting off track or something is becoming off track, Saturn will definitely nip that in the bud. If you were also done wrong, or if you feel like you needed some type of karmic justice, Saturn is, like I said, he's a dad, right? He's a father, but he's also a father that is very protective and does not play any games. That's what I'm saying. So there's a provoker here. Maybe someone try to provoke you. Could be a Capricorn energy trying to provoke you. Capricorn energy could just be your addictions. It could just be things that you're trying to, things that kind of have a bond or kind of have a hold on you. Some things you're trying to release. Okay, something that's just toxic. Let's just be real here, right? I feel like all that is just being in effect right now. But I feel like this could be internal because a lot of this is really internally. Okay, the mind. Yes, it's all in the mind. Okay, so we're using, Sagittarius is going to come. All right, Sagittarius is the foreseer. So they're able to foresee. They get a clear vision of what's to come, or not necessarily that, of good choices, like learning how to make the best choices. So you're dealing with the Mercury, you're dealing with the mind. All right, so I'm going to read it because I don't want to speculate, right? So let's get into it. So if you're dealing with that Mercury energy, so this is usually like your ancients, okay? This is where you kind of where your mind goes. They say our thoughts is not our thoughts, they're our ancestor thoughts. So this could be taking over your mind too. All right, so it's very important to pay attention to the mind. It says, if you want to tell people the truth, make them laugh. Otherwise, they'll kill you. That is by Oscar Wilde. Okay, so Mercury is also the planet of intelligence and talking. So the closest planet to the sun. All right, so you're feeling real illuminated. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be speaking your truth. So you're going to be speaking. All right, speaking truths. Okay, they say do it in a funny way. All right, so now the thing about Mercury, he's the messenger with the wings, okay? This person, is quick-witted, bribery, mental, and also transits, flights, trickery, inspiration, all things that are movements, okay? Mercury gives us the poetry. So without Mercury, okay, you wouldn't be, I'm getting it. So without the experience you just experienced, okay, because you just experienced a whole I'm hearing a whole cloud of emotions. All right, so a whole cloud of emotions just came out of nowhere. And I mean, usually I feel like you suppress feelings and you peep things and you don't say nothing because you just want to keep the peace, or you don't want to, but that's also that throat chakra being shut off. Maybe you were told to shut up as a child. Maybe your voice was taken away. Okay, maybe people hushed you or made you be quiet. So then, or maybe you're not as confident confident in your speech as you would like to be. All right, so you become quiet. Now, the hermit is quiet, but is full of knowledge, or the spirit is full of knowledge, right? Oh, ancient knowledge. So all this information, all this poetry, all these thoughts that's taking place now, all go back from a time like Egyptian time. Like this go way back, right? So it gives us, like I said, in poetry and imagination. Now, when it comes to the body, Mercury rules the eyes, brains, and the nerves, and as well as the fingers and the toes. So you could be having a little bit of vision, like your vision could be having seconds where it's going blurry. It could be times where your vision just seems dark, like you can't really see. It's a reason why, okay? So Spirit has kind of turned your eyes off because right now, there's a lot of commotion going on. But the main thing is once you're plugged into Source, you're almost like a guiding light. Wow. That's deep. I'm hearing the guiding light. That was also a show. So maybe your grandmother watched that show when you were young. Maybe you watched it when you were younger. Okay, the guiding light. Maybe you watched that show. All right, so let's get back on point. So now Mercury is also a comedian now. Mercury can be a little funny. All right, so if you're a comedian, maybe stage presence, okay? I say like laugh, just laugh, because it's also a trickery energy. So just don't be too serious. Be flexible. All right. No need to be so damn serious all the time. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody's just okay. So also too, Mercury is the wisdom and the stupidity found in intelligence when it is not connected to the heart or the feelings. So right now, I ain't got no feelings. I ain't got no words. She say money. Now God, live like Tucci, like that, the rainbow, right there. Hey, we ain't got no word. All right. Damn, I'm sorry, y'all. They got me going. Okay, so back to what I was saying. It's like the Fool card, right? Spirit keeps detaching you from things, okay? So things that you were once attached to, Spirit keeps throwing you a Fool card. Basically, Spirit does not want you being attached to certain things because we need you to so you feel like you keep starting fresh. You keep starting fresh. You cannot stay attached to a situation for too long. It's a reason why, because during this time, during Saturn needs you to continuously detach because we need you. Some of you have a very youthful spirit and you're more creative at this time and you're going to do your best work. Okay. Poetry, we just need you kind of experiencing, doing whatever. All right. Fool card is somebody that just do it, fuck it. YOLO. Okay. When I think of a fool, I think of YOLO. Okay. You only live once type energy. So Mercury tends to be chatty, superficial, into playing games, psychological games too. Now, so be careful. But Mercury it governs friendly relationships, okay? And so when it presents itself in a reading, it's time to use your mental facilities and to getting your point across. Your mental faculties to get your point across. So how you communicate through writing and speaking is utmost important here. So before you present, I ask that you type it out, you write it out, reread it, because the way that you deliver a message is going to be very important. Now, like I said, it's trickery energy, so some people can take your words at this time and like flip them. And it's like, no, that's not what I'm saying. Yes, it is. No, it's not. You're not. Okay, so that's that type of energy. All right, so I'm going to stop there and let's get into it because I done got enough of that. All right, so we got the King of Swords. So, okay, letting people know what it is, okay? Being very smart. I'm hearing you're going to be delivering some messages. Yes, clarity and truth. So you're getting a lot of downloads too. This is all in the mind. So find yourself being very quiet for the next few days because your mind is processing. All these thoughts are coming in as downloads. Yes, this person this energy right here is giving you all this information and knowledge. Now Aquarius and Gemini and Libra is all about the mind, intellect, and communication. All right, so that's very important too. Okay, I'm hearing like, yeah. Now, I don't see you speaking just yet. I feel like you're just connecting. I feel like you're just connecting. Some of you could just be doing math, like math. I'm hearing to infinity and beyond. Okay, I'm hearing birds chirping. So listen to the crows or the blackbirds that are outside your window, especially if you're drinking coffee at this time. Some of you are drinking coffee, listening to this reading, and the window is up, and you can hear the birds kind of like chirping. All right, so those birds are connecting to you and communicating to you for sure. All right, and so what's the unseen? Oh, justice. All right, karmic justice. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that Saturn comes and brings justice? So justice is here to take place. So this is where everything just gets balanced out. Fairness, all right, harmony, balance. Now, this is also because some of you could be dealing with court. Okay, so that could be the reason why your mind is kind of like in its space. You're trying to, especially if you're a lawyer. Okay, I feel like you have a court case that's like very important next week. So you're trying to get all your evidence. You're trying to calculate everything. I'm also seeing you could be I'm hearing important documentation. All right. I'm also, okay, I'm hearing you're getting information about a biometric system. So maybe you're trying to create one. All right. You also have the justice card. So with the justice, like I said, it's karma justice, baby. And it's good karma too. All right. It's good karma for you. But of course, this karma is like this. Now, it's good for you, especially if you're a Libra. But it's not so well for somebody else, okay? So at the end of the day, that's what's taking place too. So yes, this is your confirmation. If you're like, damn, maybe I am tripping. No, you're not. You are getting those messages. You are getting on download. And it's coming in. Nine of Pentacles, you look good, single, independent, strong, and strong will. You have everything you need. You really don't even know. You really don't even have to go outside of source. All right, you don't even have to go outside of source. It's very important that you know, like I said, Mercury is also trickery. So you want to make sure you're having clear thoughts, clear, concise thoughts. So, you know, stay away from drinking this much, you know, stay away from smoking this weekend. You really need a lot of information because whatever this information is getting you to the next step. Ace of Swords. It's the truth. Now this should, okay. Yeah, it's the truth about a Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. All right, this also could just be something in regards to your foundation, your home, your work life, your children, like your family, your domestics, like your home domestics, domestic bliss. Okay, you're going to be walking away from this person. All right, I'm also too, many of you are able to, what do you call this? When you're able, what's the words? Like, you know how to leave this dimension and transmute to another one to get information, and maybe this is the person that you're communicating with. If you're an air sign, that's for my that's for my astrologers. Therefore, but on a more mundane level, I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, you're getting truth about a person, and it's going to eventually, you know, somebody's going to go ahead and part ways and walk away. All right, or somebody could be, yeah, it's just toxic. It's toxic. It's bondage. Okay, you're just stuck. Five of Pentacles. It's like right when you think you're winning, you're not. The Five of Pentacles is like, but somebody is in thrive and striving to know more. So I feel like you're wanting to know more knowledge about a situation. You're going to get all the information that you need. Okay, with the Five of Pentacles, I feel like, yeah, somebody just feels kind of like abandoned. Yeah, dealing with abandonment issues. So something in regards to like family, foundation, where you come from, your siblings, and things like that. And so it gives you a little bit of sorrow and sadness. All right, what's the justice here? So this is what's unseen under the surface. There's a lot of Four of Pentacles. So hold on to this information. Hold back because there's some type of turbulence coming here. Something had a hold on you. Hold on, like I'm hearing savings, so save your money. Okay, save your money. Try not to spend as much. Do not allow the holidays to put you in this frenzy where you got to spend, or you got to feel like you are apart. You do not have to do that. Four of Pentacles, save and hold on to something had a hold on you though. It did. So it's very important that you hold back now, because I see that you know, you really want to bring that fire. You really want to bring that iron, but you're not. Okay, you're gonna go to a higher judgment. You're gonna go to a higher perspective. Okay, because you have ascended. Okay, you're no longer in that bubble anymore. So therefore, let it be. You know, because Saturn is gonna take care of that for you. Nine of Pentacles. All right. So overall, though, I feel like there's money's good.
Can you put the syrup on my thing?
with the Nine of Pentacles though, but I see that, you know, you still have lovers. But you look good. Money is good. Everything is going to work. You're going to have everything you need. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like somebody was worried about that in your family. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. So as long as you focus, you keep focusing on you. All right. And the 10 of Pentacles is coming in. All right. So this is a huge investment I feel like you made. And it is coming back in full force. Okay. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles is all about like family. I feel like even if you feel alone, you have family around you. But you have to extend your hand, okay? 10 of Pentacles, though, this is also about your lineage and where you come from. I'm hearing royals in ancient Egypt. So that's something that you're getting information about. A hermit is going to come visit you. 10 of Pentacles, so there's a duty that needs to take place. I'm also seeing some of you getting ready to get into a long-standing commitment. Now, this commitment could just be to that money now. The commitment you could be married to the game, or you could just be married to your wealth. As long as your family and whatnot is taken care of, you're okay. Others, I believe that you are finding a new profound love. And they're open. It's like somebody's welcoming you in with open arms. We welcome you here. Okay? Because I'm hearing the pearly gates. That's what I just heard, the pearly gates. Wow, that just flipped out. Wow, this is your family. Yeah, this is your family. Celebrations. Okay? Whatever you had going on, don't allow this. I feel like you have somebody around you that's trying to keep you away from like your family and your lineage and your divine destiny and who you are and what you're supposed to be doing. So that's why they got eclipsed through the solar eclipse here. Yeah, this happened through the moon. The eclipse is what I'm hearing. A blood moon. All right, so 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. So they're welcoming you in. I feel like you're now going to find your soul family. You're going to find these people even look like you. All right, these people even look like you. They sound like you. They may have y'all have the same body structure. Even if y'all are not physically born from the same family, I feel like you're going to be meeting people in the world that are going to be from your divine destiny. I mean, from your divine, like your soul family, like who you actually are. We've been here many years. So we have came through many different people. But that bloodline do not lie. All right. So I feel like you're going to a higher judgment and you're going to cut something off. It is going to hurt. Somebody is going to be experiencing a heartbreak because somebody is completely blocked. And I feel like somebody feels defeated by this. But you're understanding to keep your distance for a reason. All right, because it's a lot of chaos, it's a lot of fighting, it's just a lot of commotion, competitiveness, and somebody just decided to rise above that and was just like, you know what, I said what I had to say, and of course, I don't allow my emotions to take over. I just allow them to move freely, right? And so do you. So that is the overall energy, and that is your Saturday reading. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here with me, and because of that, it is peace and blessings to you. Home and intuitives, take care.